Meghan Markle and Prince Harry have been left with nothing to show after Netflix saxed their animated series Pearl, leaving the Sussexes facing complete disaster, an expert has claimed. The children's show was due to be created as part of the Sussexes' $100 million £72 million deal with Netflix that they signed in September 2020 but was axed by the streaming service as part of cost-cutting measures. Reacting to the news, commentator Rafe Heydel-Mankoo told GB News, "Well, it's a complete disaster for Harry and Meghan. So while Harry's Invictus documentary is carrying on, there is nothing for Meghan to show for it, and it's really calling into question whether they can walk the walk. They're good at talking the talk." The comments come amid a statement from Buckingham Palace noting that the Queen will not be present at this year's royal garden parties. Her Majesty has been quietly withdrawing from a number of events recently owing to mobility issues. It is understood the monarch's absence at these upcoming events, where she will be represented by another member of the firm, is due to the amount of time spent standing and walking to greet the lines of invited guests. They were paid a whopping $191 million in a deal to produce content for Netflix under their Archie Productions banner. But there have been suggestions that Prince Harry and Meghan Markle should give back some of that money in light of the streaming giant's recent financial woes. They could take a pay cut, suggested Sunrise host Natalie Barr on Tuesday's show. His assessment has been widely echoed by royal experts, who claim the couple could face pressure from Netflix bosses to deliver more original damnation of the royals to justify their deal after Meghan's animated TV series was axed. Meghan had teamed up with Sir Elton John's husband David Furnish to create the show, titled Pearl, about a 12-year-old heroine who finds inspiration in influential women from history. It was due to be released as part of the Sussexes' lucrative agreement with Netflix, said to be worth up to $100 million, $191 million Australian dollars. But the US company has now confirmed the feminist cartoon is no longer in production as executives re-evaluate projects following the revelation last month that it had lost 200,000 subscribers in the first 3 months of the year. Pearl is one of a string of programs cancelled by California-based Netflix in recent days, with 2 other children's animated shows in production also cut, those being Dino Daycare and Boons and Curses. Netflix is also considering changes which could include a clampdown on password sharing and a low-cost subscription supported by advertising. It currently costs between $10.99 and $22.99 a month for Australian viewers. Royal author Tom Bower told Mail Online that Netflix could likely enlist the Duke and Duchess to produce further original content related to the royal family in an effort to rebuild subscriber numbers, with the firm already predicting it will lose another 2 million accounts between now and June. He said, "Brand Markle is struggling after Netflix's decision. The celebrity Duchess has shown limited talent for original entertainment. Her children's book On the Bench flopped and her voiceover for a Disney film was mocked. It was hard to imagine what she offered Netflix in the Pearl film. All she can offer is her fame, but her critics would say it's her notoriety. Now, to meet her financial needs, she'll be under pressure from Netflix to deliver more original damnation of the royal family. Victimhood is still lucrative, but it's a short-term fix for her and Harry. They'll both run out of steam and credibility soon, and further cancellations by Netflix and others will follow." The Netflix deal had already been met with criticism by some commentators who accused the couple of cashing in on their royal links, despite Harry reportedly telling the Queen he would not do this. Meghan announced the Pearl project, which was a deal between the streaming service and the media arm of the Sussexes organization Archie, in July last year. In a statement at the time, she said, "Like many girls her age, our heroine Pearl is on a journey of self-discovery as she tries to overcome life's daily challenges. I'm thrilled that Archie Productions, partnered with the powerhouse platform of Netflix, and these incredible producers, will together bring you this new animated series, which celebrates extraordinary women throughout history." Harry and Meghan will no doubt be reeling from the setback after speaking of how eager the Duchess was to bring the special series to light with Mr. Furnish. Pearl was due to be the couple's second Netflix release. Their first, Heart of Invictus, a docuseries about the Invictus Games for veterans set up by Harry, is due out soon. Another royal expert, Richard Fitzwilliams, told Mail Online, "The serious financial situation for Netflix, which has seen its shares plummet and which has announced radical changes to its content, is reflected in the decision to cancel Meghan's animated TV series Pearl. This will be a blow to the Sussexes, and the question obviously is, what do Netflix want from the royal couple now?" Harry's Heart of Invictus series will be due out soon, but the circa $100 million deal with the company is huge and they will need a return on their investment. The company that boasted a deal with the Sussexes and the success of The Crown is now being forced to make drastic cutbacks and changes to its output. It may well pressurize the Sussexes, who have an internationally known brand, to produce more, quickly. Harry's military experience might be tapped, he has after all served 2 terms in Afghanistan.